Hi yogis! Today I want to show you this perfect morning flow that will leave you energized and ready to take on your day. This is one of my favorite flows, so I'm gonna show you my favorite movements that leave me flexible and strong and just feeling confident to take on anything that will come my way throughout the day. So to get started, I want you to come into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. Your palms can face up or down. And just start tuning in with your body, with your breath. Start focusing on each inhale and exhale. Each inhale, feel the air, the oxygen filling your lungs. And with every exhale, just let go of some worry or tension, anything you're holding on that does not serve you right now in this moment. Start noticing maybe the noises around you. Notice your sit bones on the floor. Notice if you're carrying on any tension or stress in your body, and try to pinpoint which part of your body you feel that. And just bring your attention to that place of tightness, maybe. Could even be your mind at this time. Maybe you're just feeling restless and you want to move, and sitting still is not what you want to do right now, but you know it's what you need. Keep breathing here. And with every exhale, you relax a little more. Now, before we start, I want you to set an intention for today's practice. So it could be something you aspire to be, something you'd like to carry out throughout your day, or value, anything. And with your next inhale, slowly open your eyes and bring both of your hands all the way up. Lengthen your arms towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your right hand down, your left fingertips reach the right side. Inhale back to center, and then switching sides, bringing the left hand down, the right fingertips reach the left side. Inhale back to center. Pause. Eso se cayó. Perdón. No, ya. And then another time, right hand down, left hand lengthens towards the right, really opening the shoulder towards the sky, and then switching sides here. On your next exhale, bringing both hands forward, reaching your fingertips forward here. Just dropping your head down. Slowly coming back up. Now bringing your hands interlaced behind your head, and then as you open your chest, drop your head on your hands. All the weight here. And as you exhale, round your spine and look towards your belly button. Inhale, open the chest, look up. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale to open, and exhale to round. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale, open your chest, look up, and exhale, round the spine. And last one. Here, really open your arms, your chest, and then exhale, round the spine. Nice. Coming into a neutral position. You're going to open your legs as wide as you can. Make sure you sit on your sit bones. Find length in your spine, and then exhale, move forward here. Try to keep your spine as straight as you can. You can come onto your elbows, or you can go all the way down. And slowly pushing yourself back up, placing your right hand on your left thigh and opening your left fingertips towards the right. Maybe you reach your feet, and you can even twist here, opening the chest. And then switching sides, placing your left hand down on your right thigh and opening towards the left. Coming back to center, you're going to close your feet into Baddha Konasana. The soles of your feet are together. Find length in your spine and just move your knees here up and down. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring yourself closer towards your feet. Inhale, coming back up, placing your right hand behind your left hand on your knee and coming into a twist. Actually, let's just come into a simple seated position for this one. So placing your hand here and just twisting towards the back. Inhale back to center, switching sides, placing right hand on your knee, left hand back, and just twisting towards the back. Nice. Now coming forward, closing your legs, we're going to come into a tabletop position. So your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your spine, look towards your belly button. Inhale and exhale. Keep moving here with your own breath as you inhale and as you exhale. On your own rhythm, you can go as slow or as fast as you want. And start taking some organic movements. Maybe you move side to side. Maybe you drop one elbow and then the other one. I like to take some hip circles. Start to open my hips here. Then coming to a tabletop position, we're gonna lift our right leg all the way up. Take a moment here, lift your left arm all the way forward, and then exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to squeeze all of your organs, everything together. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, squeeze. Two more, lengthen and squeeze. And last one, lengthen and bring it together. Now place your hand down. You're gonna keep that leg a little bit lifted and you're just gonna open towards the side, taking some large circles here. Towards one direction and then switch in directions here. Now placing that foot on the outside of your mat, you're gonna come all the way up. Take a moment here, deep inhale, and then place your right hand on next to your knee and open the left fingertips towards the right. We're taking a side bend here. Now walking your hands forward, we're gonna move forward and take a little back bend here, and then exhale, sit on your heel. Come forward, and then exhale, sit on the heel. Two more, inhale, and exhale. And last one, inhale, and then exhale. Pausing here for a moment, coming back up onto your arms, and then from here, closing that leg. We're gonna switch sides, coming back into your tabletop position. Take a couple more rounds of cat and cows. Nice. And on the next one, bring your left leg all the way back, your right hand all the way forward. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, knee to elbow. Squeeze your abdominal muscles here. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, find length, and exhale, squeeze. Nice, keep going. For 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep that knee hovering the ground. You're gonna open towards the side and start taking some circles here. Big circles towards one direction and then switching direction. Nice. Now pausing here, placing your foot on the outside of your mat to come all the way up onto your knee. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, place your left hand on your calf and open the right hand towards the left. Really lengthening through the right side of your body, opening the lungs. And then walking your hand forward here. We're gonna move forward into this little back bend and then sit on your heels here. Nice. The range of motion can be as small or as large as you'd like. Inhale forward and exhale back. 2 more. And last one here. Take a moment here and pause and then come back up. Take a deep inhale and then walk your feet back to your heels. We're gonna tuck in our toes onto the mat and sit on our heels here. So you're gonna try to spread them wide. And we're just like stretching our toes. Actually, that is the most important part of our bodies that supports us and does so much for us, grounds us. So it's really important to stretch your feet. And at the same time, we're gonna stretch our neck. So if this gets very intense for you, you can always like untuck your toes. So sitting here, we're gonna interlace our hands behind our back, open our chest towards the sky. And then come back to neutral. Place both hands on the outside of your left side. And then you're gonna drop your head towards the left. Keeping the head looking forward, so you're not looking any way or any angle. Your head is straight forward and you're just bending your ear towards your elbow, towards your shoulder here. You should feel like something pulling here, your neck. Nice. One more breath. And then switching sides, placing both hands towards the right, dropping your head towards the right side. Slowly coming back to center, coming back into a tabletop position. You can hit your toes on the mat. They should be a little bit on fire right now. You can take some circles with your feet. And then you're gonna tuck in your toes again and hover your knees off the mat. We're gonna hold this bear plank here for a second. And then I want you to open towards the left, lift your left arm and kick with your right foot. Inhale here and then switch sides, coming back, a lot of control here. So coming back to this bear plank, switching to the right side, lift your right hand and then kick with your right leg. And moving from one side to the other. You can move as fast or as slow as you want as well. Just trying to keep that controlled posture. So think you wanna really get this posture right. So you don't wanna, try to do as fast as you can and then lose the posture here. So really being conscious about that. For 2 more. And last one. Coming back into this bear plank, shifting your Hips all the way up into your downward facing dog. So this is the first down dog of the day. Really pushing the floor away. You can bend your knees as much as you want and start to pedal out your feet here. Just walking your dog, moving side to side, dropping one heel and the other. Nice. And then on your next inhale, come into a plank pose. Take a moment here, find your plank, find your strength, find your power. We're just gonna hold this plank for 15 more seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hugging the elbows onto your rib cage, lower all the way down and hold. Hold your chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes and shift. Peel your chest off the mat. Low cobra. And as you exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Nice. From here, walk your hands towards your feet and just hang heavy here. You can swing side to side. Actually, grab your elbows and we're gonna start drawing cylinders forward here. So every time you pulse forward, you go a little bit deeper. And then pausing here, drop your hands down, interlace your hands behind your back and really let your hands fall behind your head here. Bend deeply into your right knee and open your chest towards the left. And then switching sides, bending deeply into the left and opening towards the right. Coming back to center, release your hands down and walk back into your downward facing dog. Nice. From here, you're gonna lift your right leg all the way up, bend the knee and open that hip. Start taking some circles. We're lubricating your hip, we're opening your hip. And then try to open a split in the sky here so your hips are square towards the mat. Point your toes. And then bring that knee to your nose and hold it. Lift the leg all the way up, knee to nose again. One more time. Inhale all the way up, exhale knee to nose. And then stepping between your hands, come up into a high crescent lunge. Your hands come all the way up. Take a moment here to find your posture. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Your shoulders are away from the ears. And stay here. Your back leg, your left leg is super strong. Bend a little more. Stay. From here, you're going to place your hands on your heart. Shift your weight forward. And slowly coming to a warrior 3. Lifting that left leg off the mat. Nice. Staying here. Hold it. And then opening into a half moon. Placing your right hand down. Your left hand opens towards the sky. You're stacking your hips now. Nice. Staying here. Just breathe. Maybe you can try to grab the front part of your foot here and open even more your chest and your legs. Or you can stay in half moon. One more breath. And then exhale, step back into this high crescent lunge here. And exhale, windmill your arms forward. Keep that left hand on the floor and open and twist towards the right. From here, we're gonna sit from here and just like twist and look the other way, keeping your right foot on the floor and then hooking your left elbow behind your knee here to twist. With every inhale, find length in the spine. Every exhale, twist a little more. Nice. Now placing that sole of your foot on the inside of your right leg, of your left leg. Find length in the spine and then bow forward here. Trying to keep your spine as straight as possible. And then bending after, with every exhale, just releasing a little bit more of tension here. Slowly coming back up. Now bringing both of the soles of your feet together again into Baddha Konasana. Find length in your spine and then exhale, bow forward again. Nice. We're gonna bend our right leg to touch your left glute, and then you're gonna place your left leg on top. So we're stacking both of our knees here. Take a moment here to find this posture. Both of your glutes should be on the ground. If you find that yourself lifting the left one, maybe you can bring your knees a little bit more apart. So you can either stay here, or you can try to bring your right hand behind you, grab it with your left, so you find a bind here behind your back. Take a deep inhale to open the chest, and exhale, bow forward. For one more breath, and exhale, slowly coming back up. Unhook your arms, and then you're gonna come back into this plank. Nice. Take another chaturanga. Lower yourself down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears, and I exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, reset your breath. On your next inhale, lift the left leg all the way up. Bend that knee and start taking some circles. Try to draw the circles as big as you can in the sky here. And then switching directions. And then square your hips, lift that leg all the way up, like you're opening a split in the sky. And then bring your knee to your nose and pause. And step in between your hands and come up into a high crescent lunge with your hands above your head. Make sure that your hips are facing forward here. Take a deep inhale, lower a little bit more, and just hold it. Hold it here. This is a powerful posture, strong legs. Take a deep inhale and then bring your hands onto your heart and come into a warrior 3. So just kicking that right leg all the way up, super strong. Keep your hips square towards the mat. Your gaze is at a point of focus, a drishti point, and just hold it. And as you exhale, slowly place your left hand on the floor, opening your hips towards the right side. We're stacking our hips to come into a half moon here. So sometimes this posture is very challenging for balance. It's okay if you lose balance here. Slowly come back to it. You can try to bend your leg and grab the foot to open even more your hip flexors and your chest. One more breath here. And as you exhale, come back forward and step back into this high crescent lunge. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, windmill your arms forward, placing your right hand next to your left foot, coming to a simple twist, lifting your left arm all the way up. And then slowly sitting on the mat, we're gonna face the back, keeping your foot on the outside of the right knee. So this time the sole of the foot is like flat on the floor. Inhale, place your left hand behind you and hook your right elbow behind the left knee to twist. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist. One more breath. And then coming back to center, placing the sole of your foot on the inside of your right knee. Find length in the spine and exhale, bend forward. Trying to keep your spine as straight as possible. It's okay if you have to bend your knee here. Always remember, think always spine first, not hamstring. So we're always trying to find that flat back before we lower all the way down. One more breath as you exhale, slowly coming back up, coming to Baddha Konasana one more time. Cobbler's pose. And then just breathing here. Take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull yourself closer towards your feet. Slowly coming back up. Now bringing the left foot on the outside of your right glute. And then stacking both knees together here. We're coming into cow phase. So make sure that you're sitting on both glutes on the floor. And then here you can stay here, or if you want to add some more challenge, you can try to grab your hands behind your back. Find length in the spine. This time the left hand is up, the right one is down. And then as you exhale, fold over your knees. There's always one side that is harder than the other, so just being conscious about that. Slowly releasing your hands. Nice. And then bringing your foot back towards the front. We're just going to flip into a plank and take another chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Continuing here, lift the right leg all the way up. Bring your foot in between your hands and come up into this high crescent lunge. From here, we're going to open into a warrior two. So opening towards the left, make sure that your hips and shoulders are stacked and that you're bending deeply into that right leg. Inhale here, exhale, shift your weight forward and place your forearm on your thigh, opening the left arm towards the right. You can stay here or you can lower that arm all the way down and just breathe. If you'd like to find your bind here, you can try to grab both hands behind your leg and your back, or you can stay where you were. On your next exhale, come back into a warrior two, reverse that warrior, and then windmill your arms forward, stepping back into plank, take another chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog, shoulders away from the ears, knees away from the floor, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way up, look forward, and step in between your hands, coming up into a high crescent lunge. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, open into a warrior two. Take a moment here, relax your shoulders, your gaze is forward, your face is relaxed. As you exhale, shift your weight forward and then lower your forearm onto your thigh, opening the right arm towards the left. Lowering your left arm all the way down. If it's possible, keep pushing your knee out here. Never lose that length. You're always trying to create more space. And then you can try to grab your hands behind your back. If you did that on the other side. Wherever you are, we're staying for one more breath. And then exhale, come back into a warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, reverse your warrior. And then windmill your arms forward, stepping back into plank, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Lifting the right leg all the way up, stepping between your hands. This time we're coming to a warrior one, so placing your left heel on the floor in a 45-degree angle, coming up into a warrior one. Take a moment here and breathe, and then interlace your fingers behind your back, open your chest. Inhale and exhale, bow forward. touching the right elbow on your right knee. Humble warrior. You're just surrendering into this posture here. Make sure that you bend deeply into the right knee. One more breath. And exhale, slowly coming all the way up into this high crescent lunge, open into a warrior two one more time. Staying here, we're gonna lift all the way up and lower. Lift and lower. Two more. Lift and lower. And last one, lift. And as you lower, we're gonna come into a skandasana on the right side. So just lowering all the way down, making sure that your left leg is straight, your right foot is in a 45-degree angle, and you're pushing your chest out, opening the knee. Nice. Bringing your right hand down, open your left arm. Maybe you take a bind here. One more breath. And as you exhale, come into a forward fold. So just shifting your hips back up. Place your toes facing in, your heels facing out. And exhale, lower all the way down. You can grab your ankles here and just pull yourself closer towards the floor. Nice. Now bringing your hands back to the center, just push yourself halfway. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, shift to skandasana on the left side. So lowering your hips down, keep opening the left knee out with your elbow. Your gaze is towards the right. Inhale here. You can place your left hand down and try to open your right arm. Or you can even come into a bind behind your back. Inhale here. And then exhale, coming back into this forward fold. This time, interlace your hands behind your back and just let your hands hang heavy here. Releasing your hands down, and then slowly placing your hands on your hips, coming all the way up, coming back into this warrior two on the right side. Reverse your warrior, placing the left hand back, the right fingertips reach the left, and exhale, windmill your arms forward, step back into plank, take a chaturanga, lower down, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg all the way up, take a moment here, look forward and step in between your hands, dropping your back heel in a 45-degree angle, coming up into a warrior one. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Try to do the opposite grip. And then open your shoulders towards the sky. And exhale, bow forward, bending over your legs. Placing the left shoulder touching your left knee. And just letting go here into this posture. Don't forget to bend deeply into that left leg. One more breath here. And exhale, slowly coming all the way up, opening up into a warrior two. Take a moment here, find your posture, bend deeply into the knee. And exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Down and up. For three more. All with your own breath. And as you lift, then sitting on skandasana again on the right side. Take a moment here and breathe. And then moving on to your left, you can help with your hands. Nice. One more breath. Now try to move from one side to the other without touching the mat. One more time. And then coming back up into this warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Windmill your arms forward. And exhale. come into a plank. Now lower yourself all the way down. We're gonna take a pause here in Sphinx. So bring your elbows into a 90-degree angle and your hands flat on the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest is open. Your gaze is forward. You are just like the Sphinx. And stay here. Reconnect to your breath. Reconnect to your body. Nice. Now lowering all the way down onto the mat. You're gonna come and make a little pillow with your hands. Place your head down. And I want you to you're gonna actually place your forehead down. And you're gonna lift your right leg all the way up. And hold it. Now lower it down. Switching sides, lifting the left. Lower it down. And now you're going to place both of your hands facing the floor, so your elbows are facing the mat. And you're just going to bring them together under your legs, under your pelvis. And then bring your chin or your forehead to the mat. Inhale here, and exhale, try to lift both legs as much as you can. And exhale down. Ooh, release, come into a child's pose. Maybe you bring your hands into prayer and you bend your elbows. Nice. Now coming into standing. We're going to move on to our standing postures here. So coming all the way up. Take a moment here, breathe, find your stability on your foot, palms are facing forward, shoulders away from the ears, and then bring your right knee all the way up. Hold it here. You're gonna kick your foot forward and hold it. Now bend it again and kick, bend, kick, bend. Kick and hold, 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 hold. Release it down. Shake it. Next leg. Let's do the left one. So find stability on the right. Bring your knee to your chest. Hold it here. And then kick forward. Bend it. And kick. Bend. And kick. I know this is not easy. One more time. And hold it, hold it, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Shake your legs. Bring your arms onto a T. Bring your right feet all the way up. And then hook your feet on top of the left leg, hooking the left arm on top of the right. Take a moment here, find your eagle, and then slowly sit on your eagle here. Find your point of focus, your drishti. You can also just hug your elbows here. One more breath. And exhale, unwind. Eagle is great for detoxing. It really compresses your body and then releases, making the blood flow faster in your body. So let's do the other side. Bringing the left knee all the way up. Hook the left leg on top of the right and hook the right arm on top of the left. Squeezing your inner thighs together here. Squeezing your pelvic floor. Lower a little bit more. Squeeze a little bit more. Whoops. Keep breathing. And exhale, unwind. Nice. Now we're gonna move into dancer's pose. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So here facing, I'm gonna put myself sideways so you see me. You're gonna find stability on your right foot, okay? Bring your left foot to your hand. So your palm is facing the outside. Just bring the foot here. You're holding it from the inside. Bring your right hand all the way up. And as you kick with your left leg on your hand, you move forward with your right. And you slowly get into dancers. Hold it here for 5 breaths. So just inhale and exhale. Whoops. Last breath. And slowly coming all the way up. Whoo, shake that leg. We're gonna switch sides. So placing your hand facing the outside first, right? Your elbow is close to your rib cage. And then you're gonna bring your right leg up, grab it from the inside, place your left hand all the way up, and then slowly start to kick that foot on your leg. Kick that foot on your hand, sorry. And just kicking, moving forward here. Hold it. Find your drishti. For 3 more breaths. And last one here, slowly coming out of the posture, the same way that you came in. Shake your legs. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And exhale, fold over your legs. Now bringing your feet hip distance apart, we're gonna grab our big toes with our peace fingers. You can bend your knees as much as you need here. Inhale, find length. And exhale, pull yourself closer towards the mat. Your elbows are coming out. One more breath. And exhale, coming to a halfway lift. Now placing your hands under your foot. Find length in the spine. And exhale, pull yourself closer together, closer towards the mat. One more breath here, and then slowly releasing your foot. And placing your hands on your hips, coming all the way up. Shake your legs here. Nice. And now we're gonna come into a yogi squat, malasana. So just open your hips, open your feet a little wider than your hips. Your toes are facing slightly out. Place your hands on your heart and then sit all the way down here. Really pushing with your elbows, your knees, just feeling grounded. This posture is great for digestion. If you're feeling super bloated or full, it really helps after a big meal. Just breathing here. Nice. From here, we're gonna take crow pose. So you're just gonna lift your bum a little bit up. Let me put myself sideways so you see it. And then place your hands on the floor, bend your knees, and place your knees as high as you can onto your armpits here. Slowly start shifting your weight forward. And then you can try to lift one leg, and then you lift the other one. Holding it for 5 breaths if you can. Or you can try to fall on your head and get your headstand if you have it. So headstands are amazing for concentration, for if you get a lot of migraines or headaches, and just to get back to the present moment. When you're doing an inversion, you can't think of anything else but the inversion and your breath. And then slowly bending your knees, coming out of it the same way that you came in. Try to take your crow again. Whoops. It's okay if it doesn't work out. And then we're gonna jump back into chaturanga, lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, child's pose. So just breathe here in your child's pose. And then coming up onto your knees, we're gonna take 2 rounds of camel pose. You can tuck in your toes if you're not very flexible in your back, or if you don't wanna, if you have any lower back pain, you just wanna protect it, you can tuck in your toes, or you can take the full expression by lowering your feet. So place your hands on your lower back here, upper glutes, and then squeeze and hug in the elbows together. Open your chest towards the sky, and as you open your chest, you start bending backwards, squeezing the glutes, opening the throat, opening the chest. And if you feel like you can reach your feet, you can try to reach the heels and open even more the chest here. One more breath here, and to come out of it the same way that you came in, by placing your hands on your upper glute and then lowering your hips all the way down. Take a moment to breathe. We're gonna take one more round. So coming back up, placing your hands on your glutes, squeeze your elbows together, and then start lowering down as you exhale. You can stay here if this is enough, or you can try to grab your feet. Be careful to not force too much your lower back, so you're always thinking opening chest and heart. This is an amazing heart opening to receive compassion, love, light, energy. And then exhale, come out of it. Sit down on your heels, place your head on your knees here and lift all the way up. Bringing your hands on your heels. Coming back up. Now placing both of your feet in front of you here. Taking a deep inhale, we're gonna take a seated forward fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need, or you can fold all the way down. Keeping your spine super long and straight. Just staying here for 2 more breaths. And then slowly coming back up. This time I want you to bend the right leg. We're gonna come into pigeon from this seated position. So you're just gonna, wait, let me put myself more forward. You're gonna find your pigeon by placing your leg in front of you, and make sure that your heel is as further as it can go from your hip. To really open that hip. Make sure your left leg is long. Find length in the spine, and then exhale, fold. You can stay on your forearms as well. I just want you to really be conscious about your legs and about your hips. So sending oxygen to that place of tightness. Finding comfort in the discomfort. One more breath here, and as you exhale, slowly coming back up, and then we're gonna come onto the other side. You're just gonna look to the other side and do the same thing, a pigeon on the left. So placing your foot as further away from your hip as you can. Make sure the hip is square towards the floor and your right foot is super long behind you. Inhale here and exhale lower. There's always one side that is much harder than the other. So just keep breathing here. Yoga helps us find that balance between the right and the left side, but we always have parts of our bodies that are more used or more tight, or that we tend to hold more tension. So just being conscious about that, breathing. One more breath. And as you exhale, slowly coming back up, coming into Baddha Konasana one more time. We're doing lots of hip openers here. Take a deep inhale and exhale, fold. Coming back up, we're gonna lay all the way down onto our backs. Take a moment here to breathe and then bring your legs all the way up into a shoulder stand. You're holding your back with your hands. You can stay here or you can drop your feet behind your back, behind your head. If you reach the back, you can try to interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe, and then bring your knees to your ears. And as you exhale, rounding your spine, come all the way down to release. And take your Savasana. Let go of any last tension you feel in your body. Really relaxing every muscle from the forehead to the toe, spine, your eyes, your tongue. This is when we feel the benefits of the practice. This is when everything comes together. Savasana. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you want. Maybe you pause the video, and when you're ready, you can play it again. And whenever you're ready, start wiggling your toes and your fingertips. Maybe you open your eyes. Take a deep inhale as you take a full body stretch. And then you come onto your left or right side, whatever is better for you. And slowly push yourself back up. Coming into a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to heart center, and just being grateful for showing up today, for taking this class, letting me guide you. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful practice. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.